This is the story of a small village nestled at the foothills of the mountains. There were no tall buildings or loud streets, only narrow dirt paths, mud houses, and simple, kind-hearted people. The village was called Nurabad. In Nurabad lived a young man named Bilal. He was neither very rich nor very poor, but one thing filled his heart more than anything else: greed. Bilal believed that in this world, only those who think about themselves truly succeed. Bilal's father had been a noble and honest man. Before passing away, he often told his son, "Son, it is not wealth but intention that makes a person great." But Bilal never listened with his heart. Bilal owned a small shop in the village market. He worked as a grain measurer, but he often cheated people by underweighing. The villagers believed he was hardworking, but the truth was different. He took advantage of the weak and helpless. When an old woman came, he gave her less grain. When an orphan arrived, he spoke harshly. When a poor farmer came, he deliberately called the grain low quality. Whenever someone warned him, "Fear God," Bilal would smile and reply, "If I don't think about myself, no one else will." This world runs on cleverness, not kindness. One night, after closing his shop, Bilal was walking home. The road passed near a forest. Suddenly, dark clouds covered the sky, and a light rain began to fall. As Bilal hurried forward, he noticed a faint glow coming from deep inside the forest. Curiosity pulled him toward it. As Bilal stepped into the forest, the glow grew brighter with every step. Soon, he stood frozen in awe. Before him appeared a fairy, with long shining hair and eyes glowing with a strange light. In her hand was a small golden lamp, softly burning. "Who are you?" Bilal asked nervously. In a calm voice, the fairy replied, "I am the guardian of this forest, and this is the lamp of goodness." Bilal's eyes sparkled with greed. "What does this lamp do?" The fairy said, "This lamp burns only in the hands of someone with a pure heart. It does not bring wealth, it brings light through kindness." Bilal quickly asked, "If I take it, will I become rich?" The fairy looked at him with sadness. "This lamp changes intention, not fortune." She gave Bilal a challenge. "Before sunrise tomorrow, perform 3 true acts of kindness, without greed or expectation. Only then will this lamp belong to you." With that, the fairy vanished, leaving the lamp in Bilal's hands. The lamp glowed weakly, as if it could go out at any moment. That night, Bilal could not sleep. "Kindness without benefit, what kind of deal is that?" he thought. But his father's words echoed in his mind. As dawn approached, Bilal picked up the lamp. It still burned, but very faintly. One wrong step, and the light could disappear forever. The next morning, Bilal opened his shop. Soon, an old farmer arrived. His clothes were torn, his face tired, and his eyes filled with worry. "Son," the farmer said softly, "this is all the grain I have. If I can't sell it today, my children will sleep hungry." This was the same farmer Bilal had cheated many times before. For a moment, Bilal thought, "I can still take advantage. No one is watching." Then he glanced at the lamp. Taking a deep breath, Bilal did something unexpected. He bought the grain at a fair price, and even gave the farmer extra money. The farmer's eyes filled with tears. "Today, God has answered my children's prayers." Bilal looked at the lamp. It was glowing brighter. That evening, rain fell again. In the muddy village street, Bilal saw a small child running, soaked and trembling. "Uncle," the child cried, "my mother is very sick. We need medicine, but I have no money." Bilal felt something change inside him. Without hesitation, he ran to his shop, gathered all the money he had, and placed it in the child's hands. "Go," he said gently. "Save your mother." The child smiled through tears and ran away. The lamp now shone with a strong, warm light. From that day on, Bilal was no longer the same man. He stopped cheating. He spoke kindly to the poor, helped orphans, and treated the elderly with respect. He helped not for reward, but because his heart had changed. The lamp no longer mattered. Its light now lived inside Bilal. A few days later, the fairy appeared once more, smiling softly. "You have understood," she said. "True kindness is not about gain, it comes from the heart. The villagers were amazed by Bilal's transformation. The once greedy man had become a symbol of goodness. The golden lamp remained with him as a memory, but the real light now burned forever within his soul. True kindness is the light that first shines in the heart and then changes destiny.